Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Balls.
We're back.
We are back with the Top Flight, which is also known as something else in the UK, but we can't say that on live YouTube. But we are using the bomb, and so far James has used the bomb to his advantage.
1 under par I am, 2 up.
A low spinning 2-piece ball, the ball of two-time long drive champion Tim Burke.
Long time, love you long time champion.
A long time. But again, I used a Pro V in the first video and that didn't really help me out. But again, 3 pars, 2 down. I only lost 1 hole though.
Yeah, we did a long drive. We'll do the same on here, Chris.
But again, a low spinning ball with a low spinning driver. Let's see.
That's dipping out the air, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit of a toey strike, but very much low ball.
See, but you are a low spin player anyway, aren't you? So maybe it's not your cup of tea.
High toe.
Oh, that's like a low spin combo altogether, isn't it? That could be our thumbnail actually. That bang. There, look. Happy with that.
Fired up. So we're back, guys. We've got a few golf balls. So these are from America.
Puncture wound in my stomach, me, from that last tee peg.
So we've got a couple of Top Flight balls to test in the next 2 weeks. I did pick them up on the trip to America. I've not seen them over here in the UK. Although, comment below if you've seen them.
That's a Healy one. That's the exact opposite of yours.
So again, didn't rise up though. Normally you'd start to see, you think that's going to rise up and go a little bit to the right, but that stayed pretty low.
Yeah, that's in play. It's fine. Not the best. So guys, interesting logic when looking at Top Flight golf balls, because here in the UK, Top Flight's always been, well, not always been known, because it was once known as a premium ball, wasn't it?
I mean, I did use
years ago
the XL 3000.
I think that was more the budget ball when we were juniors, but even before then, I think Top Flight, I remember seeing tour players have it on the cap.
Yes, they did, yeah.
So from way back in the day, it kind of morphed itself into more of a budget brand, which is where Chris comes in with Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's
Sporting Goods, best shop in the USA, in my eyes. It's pretty much the only shop I went in, to be honest. But yeah, we get different golf balls over there, and that's where we like to test them out, is different balls over in the US. I don't think we can get them here. We have some more Top Flights to test next week.
Yeah.
And then we've also got a controversial ball, a Callaway ball, to give it away a little bit.
But we're not going to tell you too much.
No, but it's not.
Is it an illegal ball?
Well, I don't know if it is or if it's not. I don't know if it's conforming.
I think it's non-conforming.
Non-conforming.
Stay tuned.
Also, what I did forget to do, for the 12 golf balls, you need to be a subscriber. You need to like the video. And what they need to comment, James.
We're not going to go with bomb, are we?
We're not going to go with bomb, because I don't think that would be good on YouTube.
Balls.
Balls.
Just comment balls.
Just comment balls and we'll draw a winner, especially if you're in the UK. These might be golf balls that you cannot get.
Oh, you can't buy them. So there's your title as well. Also, he's going to put this at the start of the video because that makes a load more sense.
That does make a load more sense.
Right, another difficult flag location that John and the boys have set up for us here. And Chris has missed the fairway on the left. And I've just clung onto it down there on the right hand side.
Yeah, you've got
Honours even with distance though.
I'd say so. And this, obviously this ball is coming in at around about £1 a ball. It was $36 they cost me for 2 dozen. But these are comparing to the Kirkland, so around the green now, this is what we're trying to look at. It's okay off the tee, getting that little bit more distance, but can we get it to control around the greens? Well,
go on. Tell you what, that's going to be awesome as well.
Not how I planned it.
But you see, the interesting thing is here, we both know that this ball isn't going to spin that much, so we're going for the landing angle instead.
And that's it. And if you go, well, if you've come over from James' channel, you'll see a few good shots that use the landing angle mainly to get the ball to stop. So you can do it. And as a mid-handicap golfer, or even a low single-figure handicap golfer, you can't rely on spin. So landing angle is something that is probably going to be more consistent.
Yeah, and easier in general.
Easier. Right, so a better angle into the green from here.
Yeah, and this is where, because we're now going uphill a tiny bit, I'm going to try and just get a little bit of stoppage on it. We don't really try and stop it dead, because I think that's a shot that's kind of over-egged, isn't it, in the general golfing world.
Yes.
But if I can land this 15 yards short, let it just land softly and release up, perfect. We are downwind as well, so that's not going to help any kind of stoppage.
You only need a half for victory.
Do you reckon a little 65 yarder?
65 yards, let it run out. Landed on mine. Coming round nicely.
Just a little bit long. Notice how that went so high up in the air straight away. I did try to play that low, but because the Ionema cover, they don't climb on the face, they just project up.
The Ionema cover
Yeah.
is going to encourage it to launch high. So when it's saying it's a low spinning ball with your driver, it's still going to launch high. A lot of people think it'll not get into the air, it'll not have enough flight. But again, you have to have enough spin to get that flight as well anyway.
Yeah, and that's where for me, say if I was using a Pro V1 there, that ball might have come out a couple of feet lower, it might have stopped a little bit closer to the flag. That might be the difference between making your birdie and making your par. It's all kind of, well, subjective is what we'll say.
Yeah, and for the everyday golfer, like we say, we're not going to guarantee good contact every time because we certainly
let's get one thing straight though. I'll take that all day. I would have preferred to keep it below the flag like you have, but I mean that's, what's that, 12 feet, 10 feet from
I'd say 10 feet
80
from
yards?
there, which is not far off tour average with a top flight that most people would
so
not
it's pitched
look at.
here, Chris, as well.
Pitched there.
You can see that
So
kind of run out.
It's ran out a good 30, 40 feet. He's lost it now. He's lost it.
There. Right, Chris, I warn you, I've actually been putting really well with this ball, even though it does feel firm. Do you want it out or left?
In, just in case I get one, but it's out now, so we'll go with out.
Sorry, mate, you took too long there for me.
Like you said, it's not a bad alignment aid, to be fair. To say it's for a long drive,
Yeah, I quite like it.
it's not a bad alignment aid.
Low.
You talked me out of it saying it was firm.
Yeah, it's not going to come off like a bomb, is it?
It actually felt reasonable off the face there. It rolled good, and you could see that with the alignment aid, so something you don't think maybe from a low spinning long distance ball that it's marketed at.
That never breaks that far.
Why ball? Oh, we'll see her in with the alignment aid. Well,
I'm a fan of that.
the
I
man,
think we finish off by trying to drive that next green with it.
the man of the budget ball.
If,
Yes,
if you drive the next green, I'll give you a half and you ain't going to buy me a beer.
that's a good deal. Very good deal. Times are hard, friends are few. So to finish off, James has
Sorry, what was that one?
unfortunately won.
What happened?
You
So I
unfortunately
weren't watching. It was an advert come on or something.
with that cheap ball.
And this is the thing now, a pounder ball, I want to take the tightest line ever here, and it is what it is, isn't it? Obviously you've got a card in your hand, you may not do that because you're thinking of your score, but if you're just playing with your mates, does the price of the ball come into the logic of the shots you play? I know for Chris it does because he's tight.
Well, it's the first time I've ever heard you say you're happy to lose a ball because I've paid for them.
First time you paid for a ball, that's why.
This is very true. That would be same as last time, that's a tree.
But you see, because we've got more of them, what we can do
Certainly have.
is have another go, and then we go again, don't we? Just to see.
We go again. Well, that's a cracking shot.
That's better. See, provisional ball there. What, I'm 3 to there.
Probably wasn't my best camera work for the old.
Well, if you've
shot
done it,
tracer.
definitely not. But
It did go up over there. Straight over.
so much harder when there's leaves on the trees.
Well, more things to hit. Right.
Oh, I'm not sure about that low tee peg.
I don't like it. Right.
That's slinging. Keep coming.
It was the toey one.
Not sure.
No.
Get down there and have a look.
Yeah, again, very much on the toe, and it launched still high, but you
What
can see
is that you're using? RB.
RB, that is. Where else did I play? Rock Barn there.
Wow.
Cracking golf course.
There you
actually.
go. Don't be losing that then.
Oh, I've lost it. But yeah, again, toe strike, low spinning. You can see it launched pretty high,
You don't have to do that, don't you? You can try and get it out of the middle.
Well, I can try, yeah, but it certainly did dip out of the sky, probably more so than it would have with a Pro V. So James has found his ball, and it does say extremely durable cover.
Not when it hits solid oak.
But not, oh, let's get a bit of focus, not necessarily when it hits
that. But we were in play. I bet I could have rescued a 5 from there.
I don't know about that.
They can put that in your giveaway.
So 2 not bad shots, although it was James's second, but you can see there, I don't think it's gone any further than we'd have got with a Pro V1, but next week ball is a 3-piece top flight, and what we're going to do is get it in the studio next week.
3-piece, those other ones?
It's 3-piece. We're going to get into the studio and compare it with a Pro V1. So this ball, if we do hit it out of the screws, which as you can see I didn't, does it go further than a Pro V? Will it get me lower spin? As we know, I struggle with spin.
See, that's flag high, isn't it?
That's flag high, landed
well.
just short and ran up. So you can control it if you know what you're doing. So if you know where you're trying to land, I'm not saying James knows what he's doing, but so again there, a little bit short, let it run out. Not bad.
I'll take it for £1. And the great news for you there, Chris, is that you aren't going to now buy me a beer because yours was better than mine there.
That is true, but also, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again later in the week.